Joining me now, former Pentagon official, Fox News national security analyst, KT McFarland. KT, great to have you here.
Good to be with you.
The Department of State, so reads the State Department warning, warns of the risk of travel to Iran, requiring a travel warning, replacing the travel warning for Iran dated March 14, 2016, to reiterate and highlight the risk of arrest and detention of U.S. citizens. What do you make of it?
That is proof positive that the administration is now warning American citizens you're going to be taken hostage, potentially taken hostage. Now, remember, a week ago, the State Department stood up and said, and the President said, this was not ransom for hostages. We don't do ransom for hostages because that's a really bad precedent to set because the bad guys just take more hostages. Guess what's just happened? The bad guys are potentially taking more hostages.
So $400 million, $100 million ahead as a result of the President's breach with tradition. This is now putting at risk just precisely as the Justice Department, the Obama Justice Department, warned the White House would result from paying the ransom.
You know, you were on this early on the whole Iran nuclear deal and the whole relationship with Iran, and I think that this is now proof positive, again, that the Obama administration bet everything. They said, we'll give Iran everything they want, we'll give them even more, and then we will have a partner in peace. We will have a partner in the Middle East. We will have a partner in all of the machinations in the region. And guess what's happened? This is proof that the bet didn't work, that they lost the bet. And
it was a horrible bet. And bet is the right construction, I believe. It was a gamble. This was not a planned or calculated bet. It was a pure gamble.
Yeah.
And it was a gamble, it seems to me, and I hate to be harsh about it, but this is really the way I feel. It was a gamble by a desperate mediocrity in the White House seeking a legacy that he could claim. And his legacy is dust.
Think about the legacy in the Middle East. Who's Iran's best friend right now? It's not us. It's Russia. Who's Iraq's best friend right now? It's not us. It's Iran.
But Iran had the guts to throw Russia out of its airbase.
I think that's probably a temporary blip. I think more importantly is that Iran...
But I'm a newsman.
Yeah, no, you're looking at
heart.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the event that has just occurred. And it's remarkable to me that Iran had the wherewithal to say to Russia, you're not going to run strikes anymore out of our airbase. My
guess is they turn it around. And here's why Iran did it. I think Iran did it for their own domestic consumption. But Iran and Russia have a new relationship. Russia's going to sell them state-of-the-art military equipment. They're going to use Iran's bases, and the two of them are going to happily control the region.
A heap of ashes. The North Koreans say they will turn Washington, D.C. into for participating in these exercises on the Korean Peninsula. What's your reaction?
Yeah, you know, the North Koreans do this every time there's a military exercise. They threaten nuclear war with everybody in sight. I don't take it terribly seriously. What I do take seriously is that North Korea could miscalculate. They could do something in reaction that then would miscalculate and trip people into a crisis that none of us want.
Because even their rhetoric becomes tiresome and repetitious, and it is discounted, and their frustration continues to mount, however it's expressed. You know, I think you're exactly right. The miscalculation could come on either side.
Yeah, absolutely. They could do something. Others could respond, and then before you know it, you're in 30,000 American troops are on the tripwire.
And this administration has a seven and a half year legacy of miscalculation.
On the golf course. Can't be bothered. Phone it in.
KT McFarland, thank you.
Thank you.